Good morning, ladies. It's your old pal Brian. Heading down to the lake. I've not flown the beaver yet this year. So I say this year, this season. So I'm going to take that down and give her a fly. Just met
12.6 volts.
Elvis, which is my neighbor Kip's dog. And he's good as a button. He hit me in the nuts about 90 miles an hour, because that's what puppies do. My dog Ellie used to do the very same thing. He's a maniac. Nothing you could do either. She'd be heading towards you at about warp 10 and get you in the cods.
Throttle active.
Make sure we got control surfaces here. Yay! Yeah, they don't make these anymore. I made a mistake. I've even talked about it previously. The good people at Amazon had one of these for about 200 bucks shipped. And I didn't order one,
11.6 volts.
and I should have. Man, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, because these are the best. They're quiet. It's funny, we got a helicopter out at our little airport, it seems like, and he just flew over this lake about this high, about 200 feet high. Just before I got here. And I'm like, man, you don't want to do that when I'm around. Yeah, they ignore the taking off and landing deal. They just like to fly how they like to fly, private pilots, and
11.5 volts.
that's obnoxious. Okay, so when I land, I need to remember that the wind is blowing directly at me. I can't do a Oz landing. Now, if I kill this beaver, they make another one, but it's probably 400 bucks, and I'm just not home that much.
11.5 volts.
For those of you that follow my escapades, you'll find that my knee is healing. They MRI'd it the other day, and they basically said this: if you can nurse it and get it better and try not to annoy it the way you did, I think I might have mentioned my longtime friends had me doing the Baton Death March hike, and as such, just smoked my right knee. I went from no hiking at all, basically, because it's a hot all summer, to the fall, of which I hiked like a maniac, and I burned out my right knee. Well, the CT scan found that it was a torn meniscus, as we all kind of figured, and danged if it ain't healing. I've probably always had a problem with that meniscus, but you just tough it out. So yeah, I've reduced like last Saturday down to about 1,500 steps poured out of my skull, and then went ahead and started increasing steps by about 500 a day, and I think yesterday I was probably at I don't know, 3,000 some odd steps, 3,500 probably. And did not have to take any analgesics or any antipyretics last night, which is great. So yeah, knee's healing up, and that makes me happy because basically the doc said, you know, baby it, get it to heal up. Otherwise, we got to schedule it to get cut on, and because I'm a diabetic, there's a number of other things I have to do to make that surgery happen, and so the idea is to simply not have to have it done. If it bugs me this next travel season, you know, if it just annoys the hell out of me, then what I'm going to end up doing is scheduling a surgery on the way back. So, yeah, making plans for a surgery on the way back next year. Yeah, mobility is key, and if you can't maintain mobility, yeah, there's going to come a time when you ain't mobile. But if you can't maintain mobility, it just starts to get bad. Yeah, I love walking. I love hiking, love all that stuff, and I want to stay mobile. Okay, landing. Let her get out there a bit since it's been a while. That'll do it. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing does not like to turn. Yeah, I need to be looking around for oh now.
11.3 volts. Oh yeah, that was the right switch.
Gotta look around for the good old kayak.
Throttle disabled.
That was great. I mean, absolutely wonderful.
Throttle active.
Hello again, ladies. Joe Pal Brian. It's Friday the, who knows, 9th, 10th. Got this wrong the other day. It's the 10th. And yeah, so in review from the first blather video, I'm getting some relief from knee damage. And there are options, which is great. And the state of Florida has been kind enough to give me
12.6 volts.
allow me the opportunity to enjoy really good health insurance. So we put that to use. Wife actually has to go back to the knee doc on the 28th of January, Icon, and I might go with her and get another cortisone shot if this doesn't abate properly. The downside is the first cortisone shot actually didn't work.
Throttle active. Throttle active. 12.6 volts.
So yeah, that was joyful. I didn't get much in the way of relief at all. That was why we did the MRI. Somebody was talking with me. It was Scott from San Diego. He goes, I don't know, he was fooling with me about gyros, I think. Yeah, Yeah, this is the original Hobby King orange gyro, and although mechanical in its responses, it allows you to fly when you really shouldn't or couldn't be flying, and that I like. Gives you confidence, particularly like right now when, you know, shoot, this is the, I don't know, maybe less than 10th flight of a 1 meter wing in the last 6 months. Was that an eagle out there, or is that an osprey? That's an osprey. Yeah. We used to have a nesting pair of eagles here, and tragically, Hurricane Irma killed off probably the male. You know, they try to tough it out and hunker down, and he got blown into the water and drowned, most likely. 100-mile-an-hour winds. It's crazy. Got a friend coming over for an overnighter. Miss Diane, longtime friend. She spent a week with us in North Carolina. We had a blast. And
11.7 volts.
Saturday we celebrate my son's 32nd or 33rd birthday. He was born in '88, so I'm saying 33rd. And his actual birthday is Sunday, but I suspect that he'll be doing something with his in-laws. He is fast, moving forward in life. If I hadn't mentioned already, I'm sure I have. He's a paramedic for a decade and then became a firefighter paramedic, and is working for Seminole County, which is one county over to my north and east. And
11.6
doing great. The next 24 months, his universe is going to change. He'll be married, and he'll probably be a dad. Icon. Here's the osprey. Yeah, it's an osprey.
11.6 volts.
Yeah, they don't like this thing. None of the birds here in Florida like this thing at all. So, I'm meaning to you, but pushing ahead, I'm going to be doing some rod in one of my slide outs, and I'm fixing to use a tool called, basically called Get Rot, which is very viscous, or non-viscous. No, it's viscous. Anyway, very thin epoxy resin that I'll
11.5
let soak into the wood. That's going to happen Sunday, and I'm going to fix that slide out. And then I got 2 more bad spots in my bedroom slide out that I've got to address sooner rather than later. And I'll be doing that as well. As my knee is healing, I'm able to get around and do more stuff. So I got like 59 days left, and you're like, oh, that's all the time in the world. No, it's not. No, it ain't. Icon. Just a beautiful plane. Really is. It's a shame it's marred by a couple of bad events. Plus, you know, just trying to get a goddamn plane up and for sale in the U.S. anymore is just insanity. Icon. But I guess there's a reason for it. Try to keep people from drilling themselves. Icon.
volts.
Icon. I'm trying to get a nice thumbnail of this. This one's a little bit easier for me to control. That's it. Icon. Alrighty, let's bring her in for a landing, shall we? This one does not have reverse, so I have to be careful. Wasn't gonna fly today, and I'm like, get a couple batteries and go down to the lake to see my neighbors and everything. Landing. Whoop. Whoop. A little breezy out there on the lake is what it is.
11.4 volts.
4. That's what I need to do. I need to get a New Yorker.
Throttle hold.
That was fun. Alright guys. See ya.